So a funny thing happened to me on the way to caucus. So I went to caucus to help support because I thought we all need to get pitch in, and so I spoke to our caucus House district lead, and she said, "Oh, we have a little problem." And I'm thinking, "Oh, you need more papers printed or room set up or someone to manage the room." And she said, "No, we don't have a candidate." So I ended up. She said, after about an hour of talking, she said, "Would you run?" So 24 hours later, I suddenly became a candidate for House District 24. House District 24 is in Arvada. It's basically the center of Arvada. It's East Arvada, Old Town, and then straight across to Table Mountain. So yeah, a funny thing happened to me on the way to caucus. So now I've been meeting with lots and lots and lots of people and lots of different groups. And the weirdest thing, though, to be honest, it's the most unnatural thing to go to a group and say, "Hi, my name is Bill Patterson. I'm running for HD 24. I'm a Republican and I'm gay." I think it's an extremely weird dynamic. So I don't say it like that. I just say, this is what I believe. I believe in funding the police. I believe in no health mandates. I believe in parental choice for education, voter security, and a permanent reduction in fees and regulations, as opposed to what the state legislature is cynically doing. I don't know if you know that your state legislature has done this, but they've lowered all the fees in an election year, and the end of the reduction in fees ends at the end of this year, right after the election. So that's what your favorite Democratic Party is doing for us all. Anyway. It's been a wild 8 weeks now, and it's going to be even a wilder summer. So my life, I didn't realize, is no longer my own. So every waking moment is now spent running from one thing to another. And there doesn't seem to be any amount of... I didn't think there were so many damn people in Arvada. I really didn't. I really didn't think that Arvada composed of so many people. Anyway, so I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off, hopefully a little bit more organized than that. And most of you don't live in Arvada, but if you want to support a gay candidate, my website definitely is a place where you can contribute. We have a very good chance in HD 24. So I just got done meeting with one of the conservative councilors on the Arvada City Council. So there's 7. He said there's 3 normal people and 4 lunatics. So I'm getting good coaching from a local counselor, also in Arvada, because I'm a newbie. I don't know anything about politics, really. I follow it, and I love statistics, but the lay of the land is new to me, and I'm relatively new to Arvada, only a year and a half living there. So, it's going to get interesting, but the numbers are good. We have 24% are registered Republicans, 28% are registered Democrats, and the balance is unaffiliated. So most of the focus, obviously, is on the unaffiliated. I'm not going to waste probably any time on the Democrats, so there's just not much mileage there whatsoever. And that's in March and June. The primary is on the 28th of June. And then the real campaign begins beginning of July. So it's kissing babies, going to Arvada on tap, and endless, no sniffing babies. No, that's Joe Biden's job, exactly. And then I'm going to have in September. I'm going to have a fundraiser in Morrison. One of the things I am is I'm part of the German-American Chamber of Commerce. It's one of the other weird things I do. And they have an agreement with this Trachterhaltungsverein in Morrison. It's an actual Swiss chalet hidden in Morrison. And we're going to have an Oktoberfest fundraiser in September. It's going to be either the 9th or the 10th of September. So, but it's a great venue. It's got all the German state flags, Austrian state flags, and the Swiss canton flags on the inside. And it's on a little lake, and it's going to have lots of beer from Prost, and so that's, yeah, I'm confirming it right now. But it's going to be roughly, I've already sketched it in, it's the 9th or the 10th. They haven't confirmed which date of September. Yeah. Yeah, because Oktoberfest doesn't start until the end of September. It doesn't start it ends in October. So anyway, so that's what it's, so if anyone gets a wild hair that you think, oh, what a great idea to run for office, you're nuts. You give up your life, you'll never see anyone that you ever knew again, and you spend lots of times with strangers. So, Mike? I'm not lying. So, Lindsay Doherty, she's a classic Democratic Party hack. She's probably early 30s. She's born in Longmont, Colorado. She went to college in North Iowa. She then worked on the Obama campaign. She then worked a few months in the Obama White House, and she went on the Emerge program. And then she was plopped into a safe seat. So I've been doing a lot of analysis on her contributions. And I would guess that 95% of her contributions are not in district. I would say 95% of my contributions are in district. And, so she's a lawyer. She receives money from lawyers all over the country. And the max, 400 is allowed in the state House race. And she gets 400 from literally everyone in the country, and hardly anyone from Colorado. So it's a very organized system. When you're on the Emerge program, the Democrats have a highly, highly organized machine. So she opened her campaign with $36,000. I opened my campaign with $0. So she just added, so we just had to submit to the Secretary of State's our financials, and she just submitted an extra 15 or 20,000. I submitted another 3,500, so the scale is just unbelievable. But their cost structure is enormous. She does nothing. She doesn't manage her own Facebook account. She doesn't manage her own Twitter account. She doesn't do anything, and she lives basically in Douglas, Wyoming, where her husband lives. So I'm going to take advantage of that. I'm going to be able to do what she can't do, which is go visit the districts and go visit the churches. I'm going to go visit, even if apparently the Lutheran Church is the most progressive church, and I just got the hint from our Arvada counselor. So I'm going to go see them next week, and so I'm going to get a lot of bows and arrows. And then they say, "You hate gays," and I'm going to say, "No, I don't."
I can prove it.
Anyway, so I want to use it as a little bit of a shocker. So when they accuse. They give a lot of accusations, and I'm going to say, well, that's not true, and here's the reason why. So keep that in my back pocket until I need it. So anyway, that's me. And do I need to give up more time to wait for Joe O'Day?
Oh, he already left.
Oh, he left. All right. Well, that's me. Sorry, I thought we were. Okay. So anyway, it's electbillpatterson.com is my website, and if you're all motivated, I appreciate any help. So thank you.